Good Saturday morning, everybody. Hi there. How are you today? I just realized I hadn't fired up ESO, so there's nothing in the background except the black screen. Let's fix that, shall we? Let's see. I'm gonna have to minimize everything. That's all right. That should do it. Can't believe I did that. But anyways, did it stop it or something? Or is it probably? Oh no, Steam has got to be updated. Fine. I was beginning to think I was going to be late. Got stuck late at work. Then I had to do a little bit of shopping. So I thought it was going to be quite late before I got on here. Now I have to go and get to that spot so I can get us in there. Oh yeah, the Undaunted event is going on right now. Well, that was weird. Hello. There we go. Man, it looks like the Twitch channel is a little ways behind. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, it's probably a good 10-15 seconds behind. My thing is in the whatever you want to call that. It's in the green, so I don't know. Anyways, so let's see. I don't even remember what server I was on last because I know I hopped on there just to get the dailies. Okay, so I think that's the EU server. Yeah, no, no. I was able to. I deleted a character, so that way I could. Well, I did it after I made sure that I could create him. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and log into him, collect the daily, and then we'll go to the other server and log in with Raven. Yeah, I don't know when Mary is gonna feel like uh, playing again. I mean, she's got a lot of stuff on her plate, a lot of stuff she has to deal with. So, and I've hardly, I'm not even sure when I last have actually spoken to her. It's been several days. So let's see. Any? I think I already didn't I already select that with him? Yeah, I did. Just checking to see if there's any other free stuff. Because they gave us something other than I don't remember what it was now. Other than that quest, but there was something that they gave us. Eh. Unimportant apparently. So notifications, daily reward. Alright. Fortifying meal. So now we'll go log out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Horse did not want me to go. It's like, sorry, dude. Okay. Wait. I just put myself back. I was... Yeah. I should have switched, uh, servers, because I'm going to have to go back to the, um, North American server. So, log into... Log into Sweet Roll, pick up the, daily, and then switch servers again. Log into Raven. Because I've still got it in my head that SCP-049 is on the EU server, and he's not. Well, I did have one on there, but I deleted him. He was the first one I made. And then I wanted to see if I could get him on the North American server. So I deleted one of my characters that I just didn't like the way I made him look. Or made her look. Just want to make sure that no one's fighting the dragon. Because if they were, I was going to, rush out there. Now, he's moving, so there's nobody even attacking him. Well, there'd be an X across him if he was in combat. But yeah, each one has 3 different places. In the general vicinity of where you see the markers, and every few minutes of non-activity, they will fly and land at one of their other hunting grounds. So, with that in mind, my bear disappeared. All right. Back to the North American server. About 12, 13 seconds behind. All right, let's log in with a Raven. I don't remember where we left off with her, but... Because I know we still have a few things to do before we fight Molag Bal. And I don't know about you, but I mean, granted, I've done it before with my main, but I'm looking forward to doing it again. All right.
Some people don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
All right, I had to go to Mournhold for something. So we'll do this first. Because I remember we did this. Started this. Right. I remember now. So we'll go ahead and... Oh yeah, this is a delve. Fort Greenwall Delve. Which means there's going to be a Sky Shard. That was weird. I'm not sure what I was looking at. Let's see. Whoa, that's a big area. All right.
I hope you're watching.
is that? Just a wisp or something? There is something unusual about the keg the bandits were drinking from. For some reason, you feel compelled to pour a drink. Pour some wine from the keg. The desire to drink grows stronger as you pour the wine from the keg. The drink is clearly magically infused. Perhaps an alchemist in Riften can analyze it. I'd better take some of this wine with me. The wine's aroma makes your mouth water in anticipation. Put the bottle away. Or we could drink the wine, but I have a feeling if we drink it, we're going to be in trouble. Oh. I'll put the bottle away. As you put the bottle away, your eyes are drawn to its clarity and color. Surely it wouldn't hurt to try a small taste. I think it's going to make us. Let's try to wait. Put the bottle away. Oh, wow. I was surprised. I thought for sure it was going to fight us on it. So I had to take it to Riften, but... Oop, there's the sky shard right there. Look at that. I love that.
Off with you, Swit!
He's good. He did that jump attack so he could jump up and flip around and land behind us, but died in midair. It's awesome. Oh, I keep forgetting I was going. What is it? It disappeared too quick. I was going to look. Whoa, hello. One way to get it is... I don't think you were supposed to jump down there. I think that'd be fatal. To be honest with you. So let's go the other way. I don't feel like jumping down and dying. So... Can we get through these doors? Of course not. That would be too darn easy, so that means we just need to go... Looks like up and around. Like go up here, go across, down this way, and inside here, and then go and get it. So, that's what we're going to do. Always was a fight. What are you talking about? Move the flank!
Never used to fight this much until I met you.
Guide to Fishing Tamriel. So is this... Yeah? Oh, wait, there's... Wait, can we get in there? No, it's just a room with... It's like a skeleton back there. So it was actually not... Well, it was more of a cell. Huh, whoopee. Ooh, companion necklace. Nice. So up we go.
last of them? Oh, thank feck.
It's like, no, it's not the last of them. Carrots? Bracers. Okay, whatever. Helmet. Alchemy bottle. Okay. So, which way are we headed? Zisve. I don't understand what the little ball is, or why it's got a little marker over it. Oh, I bet you that's her. I bet you that's Lyrinth leading us to her. That doesn't look good. Residual portal energy. Reveal. Portal to Lyrinth's hidden lair. Not just yet. Oh, sorry. I didn't even see you there.
Don't like your odds.
Simple chest. Restoration staff of shock. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool looking. I'm sure it's instant death for anybody that jumps down. Hey, you were sleeping. I didn't make a noise. I don't want to hear it. Sure, the wolves are supposed to be like watchdogs. See, I know there's a... Ooh, there's a couple of people. That could... Whoa. Say, that could have gotten ugly. Aw.
They're coming for us.
I didn't see the other one.
Aid me!
I was gonna... Obviously, you could tell I was gonna try to do a stealth kill. I hear someone using the Sky Shard. Wow. Got to loot everybody. That's unusual. Still way down there. Oh, because we still have to go down and around. So we have to go this way. I mean, we could jump down. We might survive it, but I mean, why risk it?
Kill me.
Kill you, did you say? Alrighty.
Get back, you fetcher!
Got a Evan Curus of Health, huh? I'll go straight ahead because I can see this other stuff if I want to by going the other direction from the opening. What was? Oh. Who saw me? Oh. Oh, she's facing forward. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell which way they're facing. Now she's facing down. But I was kind of looking at this little area, because I think that's where... I think we can come in. No, that door was locked. So I think this is where the boss, maybe the boss is. So we've got to go in here. Well, we don't gotta, but... Was that another player? Did that? Oh, no. That must have been the boss must have been in there. Because I was trying to figure out where that banner came from that they dropped. If that was another player or not. Well, so let's go see what's over here now. If anything. Fancy little trunk. All it's got in it is a lockpick and some nickel. Really? Oh!
Flag now.
An intermediate one. Yay! Oops. Nice. Got it. Even though I messed up once and broke a lock, or broke a lockpick. Oh, my inventory's full. Let's see. It's on Fezzes this time. Fezzes! You doing way over there?
Only a fool refuses to trade with fezzes. You're no cheek, yes?
Sell. Okay, those are ornate. And trash. Okay, I don't know. Get rid of that. Huh. Just trying to see how many of them give maximum health. I don't think there's anything else I'm gonna sell. Let's see. Well. Let's see, what would I lose? I'd lose some spell damage and some weapon damage. Let's see, reduces the cost of block. Oh yeah, now I'd lose part of my bonus for being a part of that set. So that's not part of a set. Okay, so let's see where. Oh, that's right. When you summon Fezzes, what's her face goes away.
Miss me? Change of plans?
Menu. Equipment. Let's see. What was it that we got? Oh, right. Necklace. Increases penetration by 900. There we go. It's the only piece she's gotten in quite a long time. All right, so we are just going to go in that room. So not much going on in here. And I wonder if it'd let us open that door. How about that? It would, but we need to go this way because it'd be shorter.
I need aid! Split up! I need healing!
Jeez, where'd they all come from?
Rule number 1. Nothing is too small to steal.
Oh, these are just going to be cells that you can't get into. Ear itches. Yeah, alright. Okie dokie dokie. So where am I supposed to go? This way. Alright, are we getting closer? We're almost there. Whew.
I think I'm getting good at this. I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
Probably not. What in the world? Oh, we went too far. We went too far. I'm such an idiot. Sleepy.
From the sides!
Right.
Alright, let's try for mummy.
Okay. And there it is. On the ground floor. Two of three. Well, now weird place to have beds, but hell of a nightlight. Right, so oh, right. We gotta do that lyric thing. Wasn't there a way? It looked like there was a stair. No, I'm just imagining things. Wait, what's that? Oh. An underground bed. Okay. It made it look like I could have gone up like a different set of stairs. Oh, excuse me. Wait, was that a glowy? Yep, sure enough. Yeah, the whole thing about, not sleeping well and body just getting tired. So we're gonna go to the right once we go through there. No. Left. Can't go right, dummy. Oh, I better not run because I know there's... I know there's bad guys in usually groups of 3, if not more.
Try breaking free.
Breaking free? Why? It'll let go eventually. Companion leveled up, huh? Bully for her. Let's see. So we'll go straight and take a right. Oops. It's weird. My body is so tired. Feet itch and a whole 9 yards. I hope I don't have to call it an early day. That's not what I want to do. But if I get too, if my body gets too tired, then I can't relax. And I start fidgeting worse than when I've got the cannabis shakes. Any more for any more? Alright, now we'll go into the portal. Well, at least let's just step into it, not spaghettify us. Wait, that's the Examine Labyrinth? That couldn't have been right. It does. It says Examine Labyrinth. Okay. That's weird.
The blade. Remove the blade.
Oh! Somebody stabbed her.
Damn enchanted blade. I'll need to figure out how they were able to use it to trap me. But first, we need to talk.
Think she'll say thank you? Probably not.
I sense you carry the pendant I gave my mortal servant. Yes. You are the one I instructed her to find and send to me. If only you had arrived but a few moments earlier, you wouldn't have had to pull that blade from my chest.
Now, thank you, but if only you'd arrived sooner. What happened here?
Must I say it? That the great and powerful Lyrinth had a lapse in judgment? That she failed to examine her surroundings before she opened the portal to her hidden lair? Very well. I erred, ever so slightly, and the Waking Flame took advantage.
The Waking Flame?
The Order of the Waking Flame, to be precise. Followers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Prince of Destruction. 2 of the cultists followed me into the portal and surprised me. I wounded one, but the other incapacitated me with that enchanted blade.
Were they trying to kill you?
Quite the opposite. The blade carries a unique enchantment I've never encountered before. It paralyzed me. Gave them the time they needed to portal in others and ransack the place. Quickly, check my coffer. Make sure the velvet pouch is still safe.
All this trouble for a velvet pouch?
It's what the velvet pouch contains that matters. I'm still attempting to ascertain its purpose, but since the Dagonists want it, it must be important. My coffer rests on the nearby pedestal. Check on it while I examine this accursed blade.
Rogatina said the situation was apocalyptic. Care to explain?
Why do mortals insist on receiving every detail, no matter how insignificant or profound, before they accomplish the task at hand? Apocalyptic. Just what you might imagine where the Daedric Prince of Destruction is concerned.
Alright, let's see. Ugh. Well, we know about the Prince of Destruction, so let's see. Why go to all the trouble of an enchanted blade instead of just killing you?
Dremora are difficult to kill, and that's doubly true where I'm concerned. Besides, we don't actually die, not as mortals do. Our essence simply returns to oblivion, and we are reconstituted. How long that takes varies. The blade was more prudent.
More prudent? How so?
The Daegonists went to great lengths to forge a blade capable of trapping a Dremora inside its incapacitated body. Instead of simply slaying this form and risking I would return too quickly, they chose to entrap me.
Can they do that to whoever they want?
I need to study the magic to be sure, but I don't think so. An enchantment of that magnitude is complex and requires a multitude of resources. I doubt they have other such blades just lying around and ready to use. I will be more cautious, however.
Now, let's go ahead. Remind me about the Prince of Destruction and the Waking Flame.
Mehrunes Dagon is a powerful Daedric prince, ruler of the Deadlands and the so-called god of disaster and revolution. His mortal followers call themselves the Order of the Waking Flame. They are his devoted servants here on Nirn.
Okay. Gee, looks open to me, doesn't it? Oh, it's in there. Oh, velvet pouch. Whatever Lyranth placed in this beautiful velvet bag is no longer here. Its ties have been cut and its contents removed. Well, that was kind of stupid. They could have just taken the pouch.
It's gone, isn't it? Search the rest of my lair. Find the cultist I wounded before the blade brought me low.
Okay. So...
I like reading too, you know. If you ever need an excuse to get me something.
Yeah, so if you see me shaking around a lot or bouncing around a lot, that's because I'm trying to, I don't know, get my body to calm down, to behave. It's hard to explain, because right now it's actually the bottoms of my feet and my biceps have a really tired, itchy feeling. And so, that's just what happens when I get tired. I don't know if anybody else goes through that too. Probably not. I'm probably just the one weirdo that it happens to, especially because...
Yeah. Thanks for asking.
Especially because when I mentioned it to my doctor a long time ago, he looked at me like I was insane. Well, as far as layers go, kind of boring, huh? But I remember Dremora don't see the point in decorations and stuff like that. It's pointless to him.
I knew I delivered a killing blow. Surprised he made it this far before collapsing. Search the body and retrieve my stolen item.
Devastator Roland, huh? Waking Flame letter. This letter contains instructions for members of the Order of the Waking Flame, commanding them to acquire an item from Lyrinth and return with it to a camp in Greenshade.
Show me what you found, mortal. Well, little mortal, did you recover the item that maggot stole from my coffer? Was it in one of his pockets, as I suspected?
No, all I found was this letter.
Let me see that. This letter names the maggot I killed. Devastator Rulin. And it mentions Greenshade. I wonder what they're doing in that miserable place.
They seem to be after your item specifically.
Indeed. My relic. When I learned that the cult wanted it, I decided to acquire it before they could. I covered my tracks, but apparently not well enough.
Tell me more about this relic.
There isn't much to tell. I have yet to determine the relic's purpose or function. I was just preparing to study it when the cult invaded my lair. No matter. The letter tells us where to find the Daegonists. I'll open a portal.
Of course you will. Something to drink. I think what I should do is I should smoke, and maybe if I get my body a little numb, maybe it'll, I don't know, deaden those senses, so that way I don't feel like just jerking around, you know, my arms and my feet. Why am I using that? Open your portal. Now, I know you probably, not many of you probably can see the reference, but those of you that liked the original Star Trek series, look down the hall. Doesn't that kind of remind you of that portal on that one planet? It was just kind of like that weird shaped ring, and it was like a mist inside, and you can see the waterfall way in the back. That kind of made me think of the mist. That's what actually made me think of that. But I mean, I see it, and the torchlight gives it that framework look. So, anyways, let's. You've got a pretty crappy lair, Lyrinth. I'm sorry, you just do. And they don't sleep, so she doesn't have a bed. What should she do? Just wander around? Well, let's go to Greenshade. And I do like how they bounce you around in different regions sometimes for some quests.
I shall never get used to Nirn's smell. Come, mortal. We have plans to discuss.
Okay.
So much greenery and animal life. How do you mortals stand it? Never mind. Rhetorical question. Let us go deal with the Daegonists and retrieve the relic they took from my lair.
How do we find the Order of the Waking Flame?
The note you discovered contains the answer. Where umbrage creeps. It can only refer to one place in this region. Shadows Crawl. I have no doubt we'll find the Daegonists near there.
Shadows Crawl sounds like a big place. Any way to narrow down our search?
The Daegonists use portal magic. I can smell its residue on the air. The pendant that Rogatina gave you. It can be used to follow traces of portal magic in the area.
Where should I start my search?
Right here. Simply use the pendant and follow the trail of the residual magic. Then use it again once the trail turns cold. We must retrieve the relic they stole from me. I shall pursue my own investigation and meet you once we locate the cultists.
Alright, see if I can warm up my peak So I'm running out of options of getting my body to calm down. Normally I use my phone, but I've got Facebook Live on my phone, and plus for some reason the app doesn't connect to this anymore. It keeps saying it's disabled, so I don't know. So I have to operate it manually, but that's perfectly fine with me. Now I just have to wait for the double buzz again to tell me it's hit the optimal temperature. Hopefully this will get those parts of my body to calm down. Woo! I have to take small hits so I don't go into a coughing fit. Like that. Oh! Oh, goodness. I was going to say, oh, that's what that was. These suckers are everywhere, aren't they?
Yuli.
Excuse me for just a few seconds while I clean this thing out. Which literally takes seconds. Because it's best to clean it immediately after use. So that way it doesn't stain the chamber. Which mine is a little bit because I left some in there apparently. Alright, I'll set you right there. Alright. Hopefully that'll help.
It's all in your head. Keep fighting.
It's all in my head? What's all in my head? The crowd control? Is that what was all in my head?
Tell them to run away. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
There was a wasp. Oh, there's the wasp. I don't remember there being wasps that you could pull apart. Man, look at that thing go. Those are just what, kitty cats? Dead kitty cats or sleeping kitty cats? Dead kitty cats. Poor kitty cats. Oops. Good. I still have a bad habit of hitting the wrong button. But I know darn well if I change my spells around, that's when I'll start doing it the right, hitting them the right way, and I'll still be wrong. Ebony ore. Oh. So we're going this way now, huh? You want to come with us?
Tremora, how did she overcome the blade?
Never mind that. Get in, and I'll close the portal.
I don't think so. A simple spell will keep the portal open. Mortal, this way.
She's like, I don't think so. I thought she was going to yank him back out. That would have been funny as hell. To see kind of like these, you know, her type of magic, you know, like tendrils with hands go into the portal, and then like maybe 3-4 seconds later, she pulls them back out. That would be just been funny as hell.
This cave? I expected the cult to have better taste. Let's look around.
Says the person that pretty much lives in a ruin. But anyways.
I expected Dagon's bootlickers to have grander accommodations than a simple cave. Look around and find my relic, mortal.
Where are we?
I assume this cave serves as a base for the Waking Flame. Not very impressive, truth be told. Come, let us find whatever hole those cultists use to store their valuables. I want the relic back in my possession before the next clan fear cause.
A caw? That's more of a screech. Because clan fears are those giant lizard things that kind of like dinosaurs. And speaking of holes, I wish I knew what these were on her, you know, behind her cheekbones. Because, like, especially in this light, they look like holes. and I guess because of, I don't know if that's supposed to be her makeup or whatever. You know, it almost makes it look like something drains out of those holes. So I'd like to find out what what those are, because all of the Dremora have them. As far as as far as I know, they do, and it's really got my curiosity.
Search the area. Leave no stone unturned. We must retrieve the relic they stole from me.
Sure is bossy. But that's only because she sees us as inferior.
Must be the cultists.
Like that one there? Hello there, Captain Obvious! We're just standing there, like, how long do you think it'll take him to see us, you know? That was just great. I've never done that before. Them orange? Oh, those are pumpkins. Alright, let's go make some Aromancers angry.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Wow. I was expecting to fight them. I wasn't expecting them to just die so easily. But
The Dagonists. No better than Daedrats hiding in the bowels of these caves.
There has got to be a
Oops.
better source for your alchemy practice.
that was an accident. Whoa, where'd you two losers come from? Fairly quick respawn rate, I guess. Just fell over dead. Whatever works.
We're almost done here. Then on to Oblivion to see the cat.
To see the cat. Dang it. Would have been nice to know what she was going to say. Can always wait for the respawn. Boy, that looks comfy, don't it? I'm really curious of what she was gonna say. Come on, guy. Oh. Crouch. See if they'll talk again. Uh-oh. Darn it. Well, bring them in. Maybe that's
We're almost done here.
part.
Then on to Oblivion to see the catalyst in action.
The catalyst in action. Okay. Well, we heard it all. It was by a different enemy, but we got to hear it. So yeah, I wasn't. I was not close. At least I don't believe I was.
You lead.
Wow. Just crumbled him. Where'd you come from? Oh well. You can go right back
Maybe I
there.
should have joined the buoyant armigers.
The Tremora. Coming here was a mistake, Lyranth.
I thought they were going to have a conversation.
Disaster is relentless.
Something about relentless. Whoa. Almost ran into a bad guy. Ooh, apples? Apples. I did it again. In Singless? In Singless? Oh, well, I gotta find out what that is.
Finally. Search the camp and find my relic, little mortal.
Love it how she calls me little mortal. It's almost endearing. I think that's why she does it. It's a term of endearment. That's, in her eyes. Instead of just calling us mortal. Either that or it shows more almost like ownership. I don't know. There's no telling with Lyranth, but Lyranth is one of my favorite NPCs. Alright. Elgain's Catalyst Schematics. Well, that's snazzy. Looks familiar, too. somehow.
Curious drawings. Definitely mechanical. But what was that about transforming Daedra? Intriguing.
I didn't read it. Let's look at the notes. She says take. So I take. I didn't read them. Alright. Oh, wait. Let's see. There is a shiny. Oh. Hi! Well. Mary took that one out all by herself. Let's see what is. Well, that's her relic. I'll grab the relic in a minute. Well, let's go ahead and... Nah. I want to grab the other... Come on. The paper or whatever. Can I not target? Oh, that's a player. I was wondering why I couldn't target him. I wasn't paying attention to the name. I was waiting to see the aura. Waking Flame Correspondence. Doombringer... was that Rizarine? Lyrinth the Dremora attained the portal key. I want it. Send Devastator Roland and a few acolytes to retrieve it, but make it clear that the key is worth more than their lives. Without it, our plans could face a significant setback. Our time to get the catalyst up and running grows short. I am loath to relinquish the blade for this task, but we must take the Dremora off the board. Her interference can no longer be tolerated. Once you have the key, just line up the symbols as I've diagrammed here. It should open the portal that will take you to our base in Oblivion. Then you and the others can bring me the portal key. We'll need it to access additional realms from this location. And bring the schematics. Do not leave them behind. The last thing we need is for them to fall in the hands of someone opposed to our vision. Return to us soon along with Devastator Roland. You may witness the next test of the catalyst. After that, we shall release disaster upon the mortal realm. In Dagon's name, Sister Seldina.
So this Sister Seldina wants my relic. And she provided directions on how to use it. Interesting.
Someone's trying to hide! I was wondering why that backpack had a tail. Alright, we'll grab the relic. A Daedric Relic. Strange markings cover its surface, and portions of it rotate to configure the markings.
Well done, mortal. You found my relic. Give it to me.
So bossy!
A letter that conveniently lays out the cult's plans, schematics for some strange device, and my relic. Not bad for a day's labor. These items tell me much about what the Dagonists are up to.
What does the letter signify?
That this Sister Seldina had the audacity to order the cultists to steal my relic. And she gave them the damn blade that incapacitated me. She calls the relic a portal key. Claims it leads to some sort of base in Oblivion.
A base in Oblivion?
Yes. From which they plan to unleash disasters upon your world. I suspect it has something to do with these schematics. A diagram for some sort of device they call the Cataclysm. It has some purpose regarding Daedric transformation. Intriguing.
I was hearing and seeing catalyst, but it's cataclysm. Because cataclysm doesn't sound right. They're doing, they're shortening it for. I guess it's supposed to be a mixture of catalyst and cataclysm. Because as far as I know, cataclysm is not a word that I know that I'm aware of. I'm no scientist. Excuse me. So now what? Holy crap! You'd think I asked her, what color her underwear was. Dang, I've never seen her move that fast. Oh, oof! I don't know if she went to open a portal. I don't know if you noticed or not. Yeah, just like with that one. We gain we get aggro, and the enemy attacks me. But as I'm charging up a heavy attack, Miri gets her attack in, so draws aggro from them. So just as they turn their back, they take a
Mistress,
shot to the back of the head.
Approaches.
Wow, where the hell are we? Marbrook. Outlaws. We're in an outlaws refuge. Well, alrighty then. Waking Flame letter. Devastator Roland, your mission is vital. You must not fail. All of the Order's plans and the rewards promised by Mehrunes Dagon depend on the utmost success of your team. The Dremora known as Lyrinth has acquired an item from the Red Petal Bastion. You must find her. Track her to whatever lair she is using here in Tamriel, and take the item for the Order. The enchanted blade will make sure she cannot interfere, but have whoever wields it time their strike well. She won't give them a second chance. Once you take possession of the item, return to the place where umbrage creeps in Greenshade. I shall eagerly await your arrival. Doombringer Rizarine. Ooh, do I get to do? Well, I'm guessing. Trying to see if I think probably your boobs are in the way. I'm trying to see if I can zero in on that soul gem, but apparently not. Alright, well, let's talk to Lyrinth now. Actually, I'm gonna charge up my peak, because it definitely helped. It definitely helped. So we're just gonna put some more in. Yeah. See, that's a pretty big amount, but that's about how much I put in the last time. And this was called, what was it called? GMO Sugar Wax, I think? GMO Sugar Wax is what it says. And THC of 69.75%. And 5.04 terpenes. For those of you that know what that means. The terpenes, that number doesn't mean much to me. I don't know much about that. So let's talk to Lyrinth.
We got lucky, little mortal. The letter we found indicated that Sister Saldina wanted the portal key brought to her after the cultists recovered it. For whatever reason, that didn't happen. Perhaps they were waiting for Devastator Rulin to return.
Rulin, okay. Devastator Rulin, that's the cultist you managed to kill in your lair, right?
Yes, and whose corpse now rests before us.
Ah.
It'll serve my purpose as well, I think. Time enough for that later. For now, take this. I understand that your kind expects such treats after performing clever tricks for your betters.
I love her. Yeah. Remember earlier I made the comment of terms of endearment and ownership? And now she talks to us like, the whole, I understand that your kind expects such treats after performing clever tricks. So kind of like, we're a dog performing for our master, because she says, clever tricks for your betters. So we're basically like a pet to her. So that's probably how she sees all mortals would be like just cats and dogs running around. And we just happen to be one of those animals that she prefers or finds more useful.
Questions about the order of the waking flame still linger, little mortal. And the danger posed to your plane of existence hasn't abated. We can still help each other if you are willing.
What do you need me to do?
Before we make use of the portal key, we must complete our own preparations. Then we can find the cult's base in Oblivion and determine their plans for the Cataclysm. You must acquire the root of a fluster fume plant and a tincture of befuddlement.
Why do we need roots and a tincture?
The relic opens a portal to Oblivion, most likely the Deadlands. Regardless, we can't just stroll in and expect them to reveal their plans. I'll use those items to create a potion to fool them. It will make you appear to be the corpse lying here.
Alright. I'll get the fluster fume root and the tincture of befuddlement for you.
Fluster fume plants grow near southeast in the caves of Camp Bushnikbar. As for the tincture of befuddlement, I believe Orion the alchemist may have one at the outpost south of Bramblebreach. Return here when you have acquired both.
This potion you plan to create will make me look just like the dead cultist?
No. It will make you look like the dead cultist when he was still among the living. That's the intent, anyway. I am not much of an alchemist, but I believe I can make this work. Mortal flesh is much more malleable than you would imagine.
Tell me more about fluster fume root.
A little-known plant, the fluster fume has a wide variety of alchemical applications. For our purposes, the root will suffice. That's where all the confusion-inspiring properties congregate. It will help muddle the minds of those you encounter.
What's a tincture of befuddlement?
Consider it an enhancement for the potion I'll create. A strengthening agent, if you will. It provides the necessary layer of bewilderment that will reinforce your disguise.
I wonder where I put the cap. Getting my stuff back together. Alright. So we actually have to leave here, but let's see. Let's go ahead and go to the. I don't think I have anything that I could sell at the fence, but let's see.
No one brings me anything good anymore. Perhaps you'll change all that?
I don't know. I don't even know if I have anything. Ah, how about that? here we go. You can have a lockpick, 10 dragon paperweights, a hooked scraper, and a perfumed letter. This heavily perfumed scroll contains a very suggestive missive from one noble to another. It is signed with a kiss. There you go. There's all the good stuff you could possibly have wanted. And yeah. So even though I had Fez's out, but he's where? What? There they are. Wow, did they blend in? Look at that. I'm gonna go check and see. Is that just lockpick sales duty? Huh. I didn't read it. I don't know why. But yeah, she blended in perfectly with that.
Everything was going just fine until I tripped and knocked over that vase.
It's kind of a neat outfit. Pretty. Let's see. Do I have anything to sell? I know you're thinking, God, look at all that crap you have. Yeah? But all this stuff I will break down. That's a lot of crusty bread that I'm getting my hands on. Oh, wow, that's... I was going to say... Some of those... I don't remember crusty bread being that terrible on the stats. I thought it was always like up here in the 6s. Huh. Well. Mammoth snout pie. That sounds horrible. But it's a max health thing, so I'll keep it. Okay, I think everything else I'm going to want to break down, so I'll have to go to town to do that. Go to a town. Ooh, another shiny. Verdant hand orientation. The only thing on the very last page is just the signature of the person that wrote it. I would have squeezed it in somewhere. Unless that's just kind of like the, the asshole kind of thing that person would do and would be expected of them. Well, that's not exactly what I was trying for, but, that works too. Because I think I'm supposed to be... Am I supposed to be in the lower level? I think... Yeah. I think I'd know that by now. Well, actually, I've never been in the Green Shade. Outlaws Refuge, so I wouldn't know the layout. But some of the others, there's been in a couple. I think one other that was like that. That had the 2 levels, and the exit was on the lower level. So let's see where we are. Marbuk. So we are in Green Shade. I'm not sure where Green Shade is. Ooh, look at that. There's a a sky shard. I'm trying to see where. Okay. Oh, green shade. Okay. So I Grot Wood. Okay, it's south of the Gold Coast. I don't think I've ever started off in green shade. I don't think I could. Oh yeah, because I've got what's it a way shrine. Huh. So that's what I could do with like a new tune is once I just select somewhere, and I've never started off in green shade, so but we're gonna go get that the sky shard. I mean, granted, we're not questing in this area, but hey, a sky shard is a sky shard. It's a little ways away, a little bit further than I thought, but you know what? I don't care. I want it. Because we've got 2 out of 3 as it is. So, oof. Doggy did not like that. So, we needed to get a skill point. Make sure I'm headed the right way. Whoops. Ooh, which the shadow. It's the thief, the one that I need. I think. I don't remember what the shadow is. Ah! I'm not really.
Off we go.
Let's see. Those under the sign of the shadow will have a boon that increases critical damage and critical healing. Now, I'm not sure what boon. Do I have a boon? It would be on character. Oh, that was an asshole thing. I hate that. I hear a dark anchor. I could just barely hear it. Off to the off to the left. So that would be maybe so maybe north? I don't know. Anyways, what was I doing? Right. So now we're going to go towards that shard. Get away from these, I forget what they're called. Well. Whoa! Okay. Got something blue. Fell Helmet of Health. She's getting a few of those fell pieces. That are health. I think that's like the third piece I've gotten. Can I get through there? Looks like it probably would be a good idea, because I think it kind of looks like that's where the Sky Shard is inside this building. Or this ruin. Ah-ha-ha! Woohoo! Sky Shard! one skill point. Oh, let's see. Oh, what do we use it on? That's still full. That's... Yeah, we could start throwing stuff in Living Death, but I want to see what I want to. First, I want to see what kind of stuff we have for the crafting. Increase keen eye to 2 and hirelings. So I've got stuff there. All right. See, that's that. No. Let's mage it. What was Mage Adept? Reduce the magicka and health cost of your Mage's Guild abilities. Well, so that looks like that doesn't do you any good unless you're actually going to have those abilities slotted. I wonder what that is. What does that say? Intensify your physical presence to gain major resolve, increasing your physical and spell resistance by 5948 for 17 seconds. Also grants you immunity to knockback and disabling effects for 6 seconds, but reduces your movement speed by 65% for the duration. Shit. Wow, that's a tank spell if I ever saw one. I would never buy that. Wow. Oh, what's that one? Evasion. Shroud yourself in mist to gain major evasion, reducing damage from area attacks by 20% for 17 seconds. That's kind of squirrely. Ooh, Grace. What's Grace? Reduces the effectiveness of snares applied to you by 1% for each piece of light armor worn. Apparently, I'm only wearing one piece. Reduces the cost of sprint by 1% for each piece of light armor. That might come in handy. Oh, that's the light armor big one thing. No, it's the only active ability it has. Well, no, that's not what I was looking. See. Oh, I got all the passives for Destruction Staff. Impulse. Release a surge of elemental magic, elemental energy, or something or other. I like the sound of it. Create a cataclysmic storm at the target location that builds for 2 seconds, then lays waste to all enemies in that area. Or in the area. I think for right now. Yeah, I'm not really using that stuff. Well, let's check and just see what these passives are. While you have a negative effect on you, your healing done is increased by 4%. Well, that wouldn't do anything. While you have a living death ability slotted, your critical strike chance with all healing abilities is increased by up to 10%. Okay, so no. That didn't have anything. Alright, so we're going to go back to crafting. I'd like to do get the keen eyes for the big stuff. So let's see. Keen eye jewelry. There we go. Now, we were... Where were we going? What is that? Oh, that's where the thing of befuddlement is. Okay. Alright.
I was tired of walking anyway.
I think we better... How the heck did we end up in a hostile area with nobody in there? And then when we want to leave, it's like, you know, the neighbors woke up. And I didn't see any other players around. Oh, swarming wasps. Oh, nice. So we have to go that way. Can we get up through here? Ah, there's some shinies. I think that's pewter way the heck down there. See, right in there? I think that's pewter. I don't know how it stands out like that. It just does. Can we piss them off? Yeah, not close enough. Yep, it's pewter, all right. Okay.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
Get the pewter. See, you can see why I like to farm at night, because I mean, they just, if you happen to be in an area that's usually known for, like, I mean, look at all this stuff. And there's some, no wait, that's just torches. But see, here's something else. There's, well, that's, you know, the rune stones, but those I don't have keen eye in. You can just see that light from a million miles away, it seems. But yeah, see, in those, there might be something in those trees. Nope, that's a road marker. But we were going this way, and there was, what did that say? Wasp nest search. What is that all about? Okay, I didn't. That's new. I did not. Well, I've never come across a wasp nest actually. Maybe that's a green shade thing. Huh? Where the hell am I going? Wrong damn direction. Uh-oh. Who or what did I piss off? Oh, just a skeever.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
Yeah? Okay, so alright. We're doing this again.
I guess this is a fight now.
Yeah, it's a fight now. There's, I guess, nothing in that one? weird. Okay. Let's go this route. Confused why it just vanished like that. Oh. Thunderbugs. That's what those stupid things are called. I want to get to the Way Shrine. And then we'll go and start collecting that stuff.
They're coming for us.
Aw. All those dead bugs and not a single thing to loot. Woo! Copper ring of reduced feet cost a blue. That's pretty impressive to find just like basically in a container. You know, like that type of a container. All right. Now we have to go this way. No, we're not pulling apart bugs. Miri does not seem to appreciate it.
Tincture is ready, but are you sure you want to deal with that woman?
That woman?
That woman is very powerful, and I've enjoyed my discussions with her. What did she call herself? A prophet?
I was gonna say, how do we get in there? Hey, dude, look at you. I like him. Guardian. What does that say? Guardian opponent? Okay. What, aren't you a beauty? Alright. Ooh, there's more. Well, now we have to go look at the others. Not quite as cool as the others, but... Alright, let's see. Let's look at this one now.
It works. It really works.
Oh. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we gotta get tincture.
So, what brings you to our little outpost, traveler? If you're looking for something specific, I must warn you that my alchemical stocks are severely limited at this point in time.
I was told you might have a tincture of befuddlement for purchase.
Ah, you must be another one of the Dread Lady's followers. I've had a number of pleasant conversations with her prophet Rogatina, and I even got to meet the Dread Lady once. She mentioned she might have need of such a tincture, so I brewed one up.
Lyrinth sent me to acquire the tincture.
No disrespect intended, but I was hoping she'd come to pick it up herself. I so looked forward to basking in her glorious presence again. Ah, well, perhaps next time. Here you go, and don't bother about the cost. It's a gift for the Dread Lady.
No, she's not as all spastic or whatever you'd want to call Nithronda in Rimmon. I still love Nithronda. She cracks me up. Okay, now we have to gather Fluster Fume Root. And okay. That's way over there. Alrighty.
Let's ride.
Can I get out? Oh, there we go. There we go. See how far we get before I come to a screeching halt because I saw a shiny. Maybe it was just that little area that was really rich in goodies. Uh-oh. There's something. Copper.
Let's ride.
That's what I'm doing. Let's check the map, see what's going on here. Okay. Oh, we gotta be inside here because we gotta follow the road. Ah. What kind of a path is that? Tight little path, if you ask me. Oh, shit. I don't know if there's anybody waiting, but if there is, I want to bring her up there. Oh, yeah. Did they destroy it? Or... Okay. Dang! Chance to get some goodies.
Thrashing you thoroughly will please me, mortal.
Talk is cheap. Whoa, look at the size of him. Boy, he's kind of dead.
My subjects failed me. They deserve to be destroyed.
Boy, we got all that stuff from that giant, and we get to loot the chest as well. Ebon Helm of Magicka. Alright. Okay, so we'll just go north now. Got to take a little side step. Ah! What is that? I won't be able to get it because... Minotaur! No, ogre. I wasn't sure. I was just guessing. I knew he was big. I knew that much. How did we not get the other one pissed off? Or did we? No, because it's just... No, we're not in combat. That was weird. And I know that glow down there is just going to be something like a water skin.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know. So now we got to do what we were doing before. Yeah.
Was a bit of a warm-up.
Ooh! Ebon Curious of Health, a purple. Nice. It is. I very rarely uh get a purple uh as a regular drop. I think I've gotten purples as rewards, but not as a drop like that. I mean, go into a dungeon, yeah.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Nope. Ugh. I know I don't have my ultimate, but I can still do my fair share of damage.
I never used to fight this much.
Aw.
I met you.
Okay, let's see. Gonna have to. My inventory's full. Let's see. Let's see. Is there anything that I can just use up? Let's see. Well, here's some recipes. No. One recipe I could use. Okay, slaughterables. Oh, that'll clear up one spot. Okay, now I need fezzes. Oops, not companions, assistants. Ah, fezzes. There he is.
This one.
Oh yeah, I know. This one. I just need to get to a town where I can get rid of some of this stuff. Let's just get rid of all the stuff that... Nah, we're not selling my food. Let's get rid of the stuff that just says 0. Is that... I know... Like, why are you selling it to him? I'm not really selling it, because obviously he's not giving me anything for it, but it's a quick way to get rid of it. And that gives me 11 slots. Woo. I want to get rid of my lockpicks. That'll work. Okay, where is he? Even though it's probably crap, that's okay. Thud. And of course, the the route we need is right smack dab in the middle of a camp of unfriendly people. Because why wouldn't it be? Jeez. A long one, isn't it? Finally. Alright. So, oh yeah, we're looking for the root. There's...
The Wood Elves have a friend who's not afraid to fight. Good. Give me your best.
Ooh. Oh. It's just a scrying thing. Knocked him right on his ass! It's hilarious. Well, I mean, if you think about it, if you're standing there and you get hit in the looked like, kind of like neck, upper chest area with a ball of energy the size of your head, I think it is probably going to knock you on your ass. But still, it's funny. It's just funny when it just one hit and it just completely uproots them. Nah, with my luck, I was thinking about seeing if I could just jump over the wall, but I'm thinking, nah, with my luck, I'd crash the fucking game. Uh-oh. I just noticed my, it shows got my little weapon symbol in red, so that means that my, my staff's, enchantment is, gone until it needs to be recharged. Crumble. There you go. Alright, so inventory. Yep, there it is. So we have to charge. And that's that. So we have to return to Lyrinth. Okay, how far away is she? Wait, what now? Okay. Yeah, not that far. Too much trouble we can get ourselves in. I just wanted to see if they would catch us or not. I was wondering why it's like, how come that didn't light up? That looked like gems. Nope, they were little tiny, I think those were pony guar. Uh-oh, those are skeevers. Marbuk Outlaws Refuge. I wonder what was going on.
Purchase necessities here.
So that almost looked like Quinn. It is Quinn. Hi, Quinn. If I talked to her, it'd probably fuck everything up. Oh no, we already did that quest with her. Oh, Larenth.
Just in time, little mortal. Place the root and the tincture in the cauldron.
Forbidden soup. Alright, now we talk to Larenth.
The root you found was a perfect specimen, and the tincture just the right shade of distraction. The potion should work perfectly now.
I assume there's more to your plan than just the potion of disguise?
Of course. Wheels within wheels and all that. After you drink the potion and disguise yourself as a waking flame cultist, I will pretend to be your prisoner. Not only are you returning with the portal key, you're bringing them a gift. Me.
Remind me, who am I impersonating again?
Devastator Rulin, the worm who led the craven attack on my lair. He had the good fortune of dying by my hand before his associate incapacitated me with that damn blade. You will pretend to be the cultist, and I shall pretend to be your prisoner.
And what will you do with the portal key?
Sister Saldina's letter explained how to align the segments of the portal key. I shall set it accordingly and open a doorway to whatever realm the cult is using as a base. You drink from the cauldron and step through. Then our charade begins.
Doesn't that sound like fun? I guess the forbidden soup is not so forbidden after all, though. I wish it was, because it kind of looks like molten lava. But, whoa. I was saying, what was that all about? But, anyways, that's going to do it for today, folks. So we'll just leave it right there. And we can pick this up probably tomorrow. You know, all things considered and everything goes right, I should be able to stream tomorrow. So we will just leave that and pick up where we left off, or pick up where we're leaving off, or something like that. We'll take care of all that tomorrow. At least now my body's not tweaking out. All right, there we go. Still shows us a screen, so that's good. Want to see how far? It's still about the same. So, but anyways, folks, that's going to do it for today. So, I hope you had a good time. We did a little bit of running around. Really didn't do much in Davon's watch. We were just taking all over the place. But, you know, that's perfectly fine. We're still having fun. That's all that matters. So, I hope you have a great day, folks. Take care. Stay warm. And hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. So, take care, everyone. Love you.